Welcome everyone to our first birthday celebration and anniversary. So on behalf of OASA Hong Kong, we'd like to thank everyone here today because it's really you who've made our success happen. With that as such, in our hour, we're going to be doing a lot of things. Firstly, we're going to be celebrating, absolutely celebrating not only success, but looking forward to our future opportunities together. Secondly, we're going to recognize the key individuals such as yourselves who've contributed, both in terms of your efforts within OASA, as well as some of the message that you submitted. By the way, our heartfelt thanks, because we asked for a few submissions to come in and we were flooded. So thank you so much for taking the time, the effort to send us the key messages and encouraging notes of our anniversary here today. And the third area we're going to do is what? A big thank you. This full hour is all about thanking you, our audience members, our OASA members, and those who actually participated as well in some of the programs that we have orchestrated and fulfilled over the first year. Remember, OASA is a startup. We're only a year old, but as you'll see during the next hour, some of the amazing things that we've been able to accomplish and share with you today. So with that as such, what I'd like to do at this point in time is share with you some of the highlights of the events we've had this past year. And we're just counting up the other day and we're amazed. 60 different events we've had in the first year. That's quite an accomplishment. So does everyone know how to clap when we're in a virtual meeting? This is the cyber clap, right? So can I ask everyone to bring a clap to everyone and celebrate and thank everyone as such. So to begin with, let me ask for a quick highlight of some of the events that we've been engaged in our first year here at OASA. So with that, I'm going to introduce to you by the video. The video, please.
Okay, magic always happens. So,
okay.
Here's the sound.
Right. Thanks everyone for that first year full of activities such. Now, what I'd like to do is call upon our highly supportive board members. Each board member has supported us in terms of their time and efforts over the last year. Board meetings, meetings between board meetings, and a continuous support. And with that, some of them have today provided a greeting which we'd like to share with you at this time. So with that, can I call upon the video of our board members, please? Hey, happy first anniversary, OASA. It's hard to believe, only a year ago, we were just talking about putting a plan together. But in that 1 year, wow, what incredible things we have done. So we want to thank everyone here, our board members, our council members, our members, everyone, for putting it all together, making our first year historical. And we look forward to our next year together of making OASA global. Happy anniversary, OASA. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Professor Quentin Parker, Executive Vice Chairman External for OASA and Director of the Laboratory for Space Research at the University of Hong Kong. I'm very proud to be a member of OASA and very happy to wish OASA the most amazing one-year birthday. Congratulations on coming this far. It's been one hell of a ride so far. Looking forward to the future. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Rosanna. I'm so proud to be part of the OASA team.
A good example of exponential growth. It's amazing for an NGO to get break-even in the first year.
If you're into innovation, please join us
To expand the space economy not only for Hong Kong, but the world and
the metaverse too. See you.
Happy birthday, OASA. This is Clarence. Over the last year, I've been constantly amazed to see the caliber of work and content created by the OASA members and the community in which we serve. As we're at the height of the pandemic, I wish everyone to stay safe, stay positive, and stay curious. All terms I've learned while in my year with OASA from other experts in the fields. Thank you very much.
Happy birthday to OSA. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to OSA. Happy birthday to you. I'm so happy to be part of the OSA.
Hello, OASA. Happy birthday. Very happy for you. No idea that you're supposed to be able to talk when you're only a 1 year old. So glad that things got to this level. Thank you everybody. Good timing, good. Thank you to everybody here. Looking forward to your 100th birthday. So this is me signing off. Your spiritual leader, okay? Thank you everybody. Bye, happy birthday.
All right. So thank you to our board members. And I got to really recognize Rosanna. Rosanna, I didn't realize that you were both a bot as well as you had a twin. Fantastic. Now, may I move on? We've recognized the board members and thank you for your dear greetings and support. I'd like now to call upon a very special person in terms of a gentleman who's been with us since day one. Busy man, but he's always been there for us like all the board members. And with his dedication and support and efforts, he's really made and supported OASA in the times in which we've moved from level to level in our first year of growth. And with that, I'd like to call upon, please, Mr. M.Y. Wong to share with us his greetings today with this video.
Happy birthday to OASA. Time flies. In this difficult period of COVID-19, not that many businesses can run their business as usual. But for OASA, it sounds different because I see in the past year, events are actually conducted on time, well done, very well, and towards the goal of, and also the vision of OASA. I mean, this is really fantastic. There's a Chinese saying, in the difficult period, when children are born, they will usually grow stronger. So I really wish, like OASA, born in the difficult time, can be very strong, growing up, and stronger up to the stage that only the sky is the limit for OASA. Coming back to myself, I was invited by Professor Greg some 2 years ago. He asked me to, let's say, get engagement and join OASA. Hopefully that I can use my past working experience to help this organization. And I was, let's say, actually thought, well, okay, if I can contribute, why not? But by now, I must confess that really I'm wrong, because in the past year, I start to find myself, there's so much thing I didn't know. And I really attend, although it's hybrid, but I just find out that I'm learning more than what I can contribute. Although it fit perfectly well to my lifetime learning, let's say, belief, but still, I hope one day I can still contribute back to OASIS. And hopefully this will not take long. So one more time, I thank Greg really inviting me to join. And of course, having met all this young team, I see the future is there. Now, if I look at the 2021 and 2022 program of OASIS, it has been well scheduled with very detailed subject to focus and to address for. So here, I really wish OASIS have a really, let's say, success running of all these programs in the short future. Now, OASIS is a really extremely, let's say, I would say, born at the right time with the correct vision. Because with all the technology development worldwide as per today, well, it's time perfectly fit for, let's say, talking about space economic, because it's from a unreachable stage to become a business opportunity. Now, I hope this really can give, let's say, the young generation an opportunity that business opportunities there, their career can be different, and there is a chance for them. And I think that fit perfectly well the vision of OASIS. Grow the leader, find them, give them the right message. There's a business opportunity, they can rethink and they can really reconsider. Now, finally, I think I really wish every one of you all the very best. Stay good health and be safe. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor M.Y. Wong. And with that, now I'd like to turn to our honorary council members from all over the world who've been very, very supportive and active in their roles here. So with that, they're sending their greetings via this video now. The video, please.
Happy birthday, OASA. You have done great during the first year. May your birthday be the start of a year filled with energy, active participation, healthy development, and much happiness. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, OASA. And it's been a great year working with everyone in the team. I wish OASA can continue to grow and perform even better in this coming year. Yep, happy birthday.
Hi everyone from OASA. This is Ben, honorary auditor. Just wanted to say happy birthday and happy anniversary. We're going through difficult times now, but we've made it past the first year. The journey has only begun. Many more challenges up ahead. So hopefully we will grow together, join hands together with more and more people, and see a brighter future. Good luck. Thank you.
OASA, happy birthday!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday!
Hello, happy first birthday, OASA. Well done, Greg. Well done, Perry. Excellent work, Quinton. It's really great to be part of this team. So let's have a target for the coming year. Let's try and capture ET. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm CK. Happy birthday. And I also want to say goodbye as I'm going to leave my home in Saigon, which is just behind me, and will stay in UK for some time. But I will continue to support. Need any help on legal compliance, do let me know. Goodbye.
And a big thank you to all our honorary members. So with that as such, many people have asked us, all right, of all the things you've done this past year, what would be some of the highlights in terms of key programs, key deliverables that we've contributed in line with OASA's vision and mission? So with that as such, I'd like to focus now over the next few minutes and call upon Quentin Parker to talk about the best program. Also, Thomas Wang, who's really the brainchild in terms of design, technology, as well as delivery mechanism for OASA. And I'd like to also start with our program, which is the Mission Moonshot and the YMP. So with that as such, may I call upon our quick short videos to share these highlights of some of the key programs that we have done over the last year. The video, please.
Hello, everybody. I'm, for those of you that might not know me, I'm Professor Quentin Parker, Director of the Laboratory for Space Research at the University of Hong Kong, but also Vice Chairman of OASA for our external interests, along with Perry Lam, internal in Hong Kong, etc., and of course our very own Greg Lee, who is the chairman. It's been a wonderful time for me personally to be involved with OASA. I mean, OASA, I'm always a bit confused personally. I think if you talk about NASA, then maybe it should be OASA. But for some reason, I keep saying OASA. I don't know why. But anyway, the Orion Entrepreneur Space Academy is the brainchild of Greg Lee and a few others. And I remember just over a year ago, meeting Greg and Perry and Hubei, I think, at the Laboratory of Space Research at Cyberport, where we talked about the idea of an entity like OASA and what the name should be and all these things. And I was extremely supportive because what I heard from what Greg was saying was a great and exciting vision for how people in Hong Kong can get on board and get involved with the emerging space ecosystem, which through what OASA has been doing, OASA, over the last year has become quite prominent. Lots of exciting programs have started. Young Marco Polo, Mission Moonshot, and of course the best program along with the LSR and the Hong Kong New Academy for the Talented. I'm very proud to be part of all of this and to contribute as much as I can to the great work of this wonderful NGO going forward, OASA. And I look forward to the next year with as much excitement and interest and engagement, hope and expectation for a brighter future for our young people interested in STEM and the opportunities that this part of the world, especially over in the Greater Bay, can show. So thanks ever so much, everybody, and happy birthday, OASA/OASA.
Thanks very much for that, Quentin, who, as he has stated, he's also the Executive Vice Chair of External. Now let's call upon Thomas Wang to share a little bit about our mission Stargate. So the video, please.
Thank you. Let me introduce more about Mission Stargate. Mission Stargate is one of the OASA flagship programs, specially designed for middle and high school students. The student has to complete challenging missions and learn how to be an entrepreneur and a designer in a space context. It is a truly immersive learning experience, bringing their critical and creative minds into places in order to solve wicked problems in a space travel learning journey together. We have successfully delivered our first 3 days class in IT Kwun campus, with 12 schools actively participated in. The program is now uplifted into an online immersive learning experience for even making a greater scale of impact. The Mission Stargate Online will be launching this summer. Without further ado, let's hit the show reel.
All right, thanks very much, Quentin and Thomas. You know, it's always difficult following Thomas because he's got the art of technology and wizardry, as you just saw. But the program Mission Stargate has really taken off just like BEST, and it's been recognized as two of our key programs that's impacting Hong Kong, both in terms of the youth and also the program that I'm involved in, which is YPM, the Young Marco Polos. And we're focusing in on university students, the key talents of today, which will be our leaders for tomorrow. So working with them, giving them corporate challenges with companies, focusing in on those chaotic challenges of day-to-day corporate life. Wicked problems such as COVID-19, digital transformation, and of course, the space economy. So we've come together. It started out as the Mission Moonshot Masterclass, in which we evolved like a startup. We got it focused in on the brainstorming, also looking at ideation, prototyping, and then enhancing to a full-fledged program, which has become YMP, Young Marco's program, Young Marco Polo's program. So with that, we've got 4 cohorts today. We've just finished our 3rd month, and we're moving forward in terms of incorporating not only many of those of you heard from today as a subject matter experts within OASA to give the youth, the talent, the skills, and the methodologies, but also we've brought into place our international mentors as well as our executive coaches. So with that, fulfilling in these all programs of today's youth, tomorrow's leaders, the opportunities and careers within the space economy. So if I could now, we've talked a lot, we've shared a lot. Now let's have a little bit of fun and celebration. Can I ask you all please to turn on your cameras? Can I ask you please go into gallery mode if you're not already? And we're gonna bring up a challenge to everyone. And the challenge is the following. How well do you know OASA? How well do you know OASA? Well, let's find out how well. We're gonna go through a series of 5 questions, yes? And during that time, we'll ask you those questions. We'll put up a poll and give you an opportunity to respond with that. And let's see how well we do know OASA. So with that, we're bringing up the slides now. Question number 1. What does OASA stand for? And to help everyone with that, we're going to bring up a poll. So in the poll, you have a choice of 4 different options or answers to complete. So with the poll launched, you'll have an opportunity to vote and see what the results are. So could we launch the poll, please? All right. The first question is you see what the OASA stands for. Number 1, does it stand for the Orion Entrepreneur Space Academy? Or number 2, does it stand for the Oregon Adult Space Association? Number 3, Office of the Academic and Student Affairs. Or lastly, number 4, the Organization Against Suffering of Animals. So please cast your votes and let's see what we come up with. With that as such, I'm looking in the audience. Can I please ask Alfred Ho? Alfred, can you come to the stage? What do you think the answer is, Alfred? Unmute yourself and share what do you think the answer is, Alfred?
The first one.
The first one.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, we're going to close the polls. Thank you very much, Alfred. In 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, polls are closed. So let's look at the results. Is Alfred right or not? The poll results show the most popular response is the Orion Entrepreneur Space Academy. Well done, Alfred, you are correct. And interesting, we have 1 vote here for an organization against the suffering animals. All right, so if you did have this answer correct, can we ask you to go in a chat and just put your name? We're tracking all the names, and those of you who've got the most correct answers will be recognized with a significant prize. Now, let's move on to question number 2. Question number 2, please. Closing the polls. What is question number 2 is, what is Orion? So in other words, define what Orion is. And we'll bring up the polls and give you a choice of 4. This is a tough one, quite frankly, but let's see how well we know OASA. Can we bring up the polls, please, and launch? Here we are. Is it A, a type of answer, vegetable, or B, a nebula, or C, a spacecraft in Star Wars, or D, a magic spell? What could the answer be? So I'm looking at the audience there. Paul Coe, I see you, Paul. Can you please come up, turn your mic, and can you come up to the stage, Paul Coe?
Hi.
Okay, Paul, let's spotlight Paul. So Paul, what do you think the answer is here in terms of what is Orion, since you've got a background?
It's a nebula.
And what is a nebula?
I believe some kind of a constellation type of space object.
Okay, thank you, Paul. Let's thank Paul for his response. Now close the polls in 3, 2, 1 second. Polls are closed, and let's look at the response. And as you can see, everyone, Paul is with the majority here. It is a nebula. So all those of you who responded with nebula, please put your name down on the chat, and we're tracking those who've got the most correct. B, nebula. Thank you very much. Closing the polls now. Let's go to question number 3. All right. Which key program was doing jointly with OASA, LSR? Remember LSR is Laboratory of Space Research, which is the home domain of Professor Quentin Parker, and Hong Kong U, or Hong Kong U Academy. So which key program that OASA has been involved in is a joint combination of OASA, LSR, and Hong Kong U? Can I ask for the polls to come up, please? All right, everyone. Those are the choices. Please vote. And as we're doing that, can I call upon Wanzi? Wanzi, are you out there? I thought I saw you earlier. Can you turn on, raise your hand, Wanzi? Can we spotlight Wanzi and ask her?
Hi, Perry.
Hi, Wanzi. What do you think? We'll spotlight. There you are. What do you think the answer is, Wanzi?
The answer should be the best.
It should be. Why is that?
It is the best.
Good answer. Good answer. The best is the best. It's hard to argue with that. All
Yeah.
right. Thank you, Wanzi. Good seeing you again. Now, let's find out. Can we close the polls in 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second? Polls are closed, everyone. Now, let's look at the results. Can we please share the results? How did everyone vote? And Wanzi was right. The best is the best. It's the best program. There we are. The best program. The business economy for space technology best. And as I said, Quentin Parker has been the champion of that. So thank you very much, Professor Parker, with that. Moving on. The next question. Question number 4. This is a tricky one. Are you ready? We couldn't make it too easy for you, so we put in a couple tricky ones. The tricky question is this: which one of these is not a mission of OASA? Is not. All right, can we bring up the polls, please? All right. As you can see, the 4 choices: Space Accelerator, building CubeSats; Space Pioneer and Ambassadors, establishing a moon base on the metaverse; Space Readiness, launching mission grooming young Marco Polos, establishing OASA chapters; and the migration to Mars, finding a new planets for humans. Which could it be? Oh, hey, I see Richard Leung. Richard, you've been too quiet. Can I call upon you, Richard? Which one is best?
You picked me for the most difficult question.
Oh, no, the next one's gonna be more difficult.
Okay. Really, I think the answer is
the fourth one, I think the other three are the missions of OASA, but probably not the fourth.
All right. So those of you who agree with Richard, please cast your votes now. Thank you very much, Richard.
Welcome.
We're going to close in 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. The polls are closed. So let's look at how everyone voted. And everyone's in agreement with Richard. And the real answer is yes. D is not a mission of OASA. So those of you, we're looking at the responses now. This could be a tiebreaker for many of us here. The last question. So we'll close this poll and it will go to the next question, please. All right, this is the tough one. Is everyone ready? The question is the following. How many rockets are shown on OASA's landing page, which is our website? So the hint is this: if you have your phone, quickly go to our URL, our website, oasahk.org, and count. And can we bring up the poll, please? So question number 5, how many rockets do we have there? And we have a response from 1, 2, 3, 4. How many do you think there are? Yes? All right. As we're finishing up that, can I call upon, Jimmy, I haven't seen Jimmy in a long time. Jimmy Zhang, could you turn on your mic? What would you guess how many rockets we have? Take a guess, Jimmy.
Can you hear me?
I could hear you, Jimmy, and I could see you too. You're in the weeds, right?
I can only guess.
Okay.
I think it's 4.
How many?
I think it's 4.
4? Okay, good guess. Let's see how everyone else guesses. Can we close the poll in 3, 2, 1 second? Polls are closed. Let's look how everyone voted. Can we show the results? Oh, very interesting. A bigger distribution here. It looks like number 1 has the most votes at 52%. Number 2 at 31%, 3 at 7%, and of course 4 at 10%. So the big reveal now, drum roll everyone. This is the last and final answer to the question. And the response is, and the answer is, how many? B, there are actually 2. We told you they're gonna get easy. They're tough. One's actually a toy rocket on there. So there are 2. So thank you everyone for that. So hopefully you learned a little bit more about OASA. And with that, we want to thank you for playing and enjoying with us as well. So thank you, team. Can we now bring down the polls and also close up the questionnaire PowerPoints? Moving on now, let's focus a lot, as we discussed already, about the past. Now let's move forward to the future. And given that as such, what I'd like to do is invite some of the students who've worked with us during the past year as interns, supporting us in terms of the various activities and missions that we involved in. So I'm going to call upon the student interns to share their messages and thoughts with you now via this video. So could we have the video, please?
Hi OASA, wishing a big congratulations for our 1-year anniversary. And I hope we will all continue to share this fantastic energy, excitement, and soar even higher to the future together.
I'm Sean, currently a charter member of OASA. Just wanted to say many congratulations for OASA's 1-year anniversary. I'm really pleased to see him doing so well despite everything going on in Hong Kong right now. Keep it up.
Happy birthday to OASA. I'm a student intern and a member in OASA.
Thanks for letting me join this program. And I'm so glad I can work with many great people here.
Happy birthday, sir, is Fu here, one of the student members of the first Space Academy in Hong Kong. Thank you so much for creating such a platform for like-minded to connect and creating opportunities for the public to explore the mysterious outer space. This is just the beginning. I wish OASA all the best in the coming years, and I can't wait to see what the group is able to achieve.
Happy birthday, OASA! So my name is Xenia, and I was an intern back in 2021. I'd like to say thank you to OASA because OASA has given me a lot of exciting opportunities during my internship period. And this allows me to grow as a person. I've learned how to convert my mistakes into lessons, pressure into productivity. And yeah, thank you and happy birthday.
Happy birthday, OASA! I'm Justin, a past intern with the team. I had a wonderful blast this summer working alongside some amazing peers and mentors. Here, I want to give my best wishes for the future of OASA and definitely happy birthday and happy many more.
Great. Thanks to all our interns. As I said, that's our future, the youth of Hong Kong. And speaking of youth, I'd like to call upon our visionary chairman, who about 1.5 years ago, I remember sitting in American Club having a drink with Greg. And he said, you know, have you thought about space, Perry? I go, space what? And through the dialogue, the discussion, a couple of chats and follow-ups, along with a couple glasses of wine as well, we actually formulated the idea of kicking off the opportunity to launch OASA as such. So with that as such, Greg's just, you know, so instrumental in terms of being our visionary and leading us to our first year of success. I'm going to actually ask Greg to come up 2 times. First, I'm going to ask him to come up virtually via this video first, then I'm going to put him on stage. So with that, can I call upon the video in terms of Greg and his message today? The video, please.
Good morning. On behalf of the board of the Orion Entrepreneur Space Academy, I wish you a most happy first birthday. They say that anyone born in the year 2021 should likely see their 100th birthday because technology and medical advances these days have drastically extended our lives. I look forward to seeing OASA at its 100th birthday. Thanks to Sir David and many visionaries like those on our board and on our council, we are here to usher in a new form of Space Academy. As Jeff Mander, president of the Voyager Space, reminded us a few weeks ago, when the space economy first started in the 1920s, it was entrepreneurs who got involved and wanted to find a new way to travel for everybody. Space is, in fact, for everybody. Then some governments got involved and took over, and space became off limit. National egos got involved. Now, fortunately, the governments got wiser, but only after 100 years. Now, many governments began to open the space sector again to entrepreneurs about 15 years ago, this time due to astropreneurs. We are now seeing more innovation, more exploration than ever before. Someday, when we look back, let's be proud that you have been here at the first birthday of OASA. Now, this has been an experiment for the world, a civilian version of NASA, and one that started from Hong Kong with a mindset of entrepreneurship. Now, we believe at the outset that a simple city like Hong Kong can become more than many space portals by 2030, hopefully. This is a decade-long journey and may take 100 years. Maybe OASA won't ever expand outside Hong Kong, but if we don't try, we shall never become. Hong Kong was once the entrepreneurial capital of the world. If we have the right vision, the right leadership, the right age of younger leadership, that is, we can do this again. Now, this means that someday, in a distant future, we would like to see OASA being led by younger and younger leaders, by all races, sex, creed, and guided by the wisdom of the old, of course. When COVID begins to subside, we should begin to establish OASA University chapters in key cities around the world. And this will not be done purely by us, but by even future younger leaders. Now, since the beginning, we have set out on 3 missions, and as we venture into each, we slowly edge towards our vision that Hong Kong can become a space portal. The first mission was to create this city's first CubeSat prototype program. Under the leadership of our 2 vice chairmen, Quintin and Perry, We have achieved the impossible. We have impacted over 300 high schoolers, their parents, their teachers on this new world. Soon, when we see many CubeSats in the sky, we can say we know how to build one. The second mission was to help visionary startups with the can-do spirit of our youth. We have created the city's first young Marco Polo journey and helped link SMEs with universities and with young leaders. Someday, one of these companies should be a NewSpace company. Our next mission, started this year, is to set up the Hong Kong moon base on the metaverse under the leadership of Perry and Kenny Liu. Now, this is being built with zero gravity for all humanity and with zero tolerance for excuses. Now, imagine if we can do this with zero budget, what can we do in Hong Kong with a few dollars? Thank you to you, because without your support, your resources, and your belief, we would not have been born. With your continued support, our journey has become so much more meaningful. Now, by the end of this coming April, we should expect to welcome over 300 student members from as far as Tokyo to Toronto, powered by the generosity of over 50 charter members. 100 years from now, let's aim to welcome our 300,000 student members, ideally with a real space alien among them. In closing, on behalf of Baby OASA, thank you for giving space and Hong Kong a chance, for teaching us how to crawl, and most importantly, helping keep this old man young again. May Orion and Sir David watch over us. Thank you.
All right, thumbs up. Thanks very much, Greg. So that was the virtual Greg. Could we call upon the stage the real Greg? And then after that, I'm going to actually call upon Richard Leung to have a few words, a little impromptu to such. So Richard, I'll let you get ready. So with that, Dr. Greg Lee, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Perry. That was wonderful. We like to put Richard on the spot, by the way. It's always fun, something impromptu. I just want to say that this has been done with the help of Perry and his operating team. Thomas is wonderful, as you know. We have Kate, Cynthia, Cherry, everybody back there doing lots of different things, as you know, but things still go wrong, as you know. Now, when I met Stephen Zheng many years ago back in Hong Kong, he told me about this idea, and then we kept in touch. And eventually, he said, Greg, we need to do something. So Stephen was the one that planted this silly idea, because I have no idea about space. But I found that, similar to what MY said, by looking to space, you really learn a lot. And every day, it's so happy to be alive, because you use so much information and you're doing something with it, helping people to go to the next stage. Now, I don't want to hold everybody back. One more thank you. We wouldn't be here without the honorary officers, the board members, the council members. So many people got involved, and that made it happen. Okay, so let me pass it back to you, Perry, and then maybe Richard can say something if he's prepared. Okay, I'll keep quiet now. Thank you, Perry.
Sure. Thanks, Greg. Thanks for that. And recognizing Stephen Chung way over there in Silicon Valley. Thank you very much, Stephen, for your visionary guidance as well. And I remember meeting Stephen during a classroom. He was beamed in when Greg and I were at HKU doing a program, and Stephen was there as key part of the program as well as he's been with OASA as such. Now, what we'd like to do is a few things. Those of you who have not yet prepared your glass and your favorite beverage, we will give you a couple of minutes while I'll welcome Richard up to the stage just to share a few words. As Greg says, Richard always likes to be put on a spot, so to speak. So with that, that's why we give him that opportunity to put him on a spot, whilst everyone else get ready for your glass and your favorite beverage, because we'll be having a toast and a celebration after that. And then we want to thank our partners and sponsors following our celebration. So with that as such, Richard Leung, the stage is yours. Please.
Okay. Well, I'm not prepared, but anyway, I think I do have a lot of things to say about OASA and especially about Dr. G. To be honest, I've known Dr. G for a long time. And to be honest, it's also very difficult to follow him. He always have very good ideas and always have all the energy to make things happen. And OASA is a very good example. Definitely within the last 1 year, being such a young NGO from scratch, it's almost unbelievable how much it has done. When we look at all the programs and events, I think it's very exciting. And I think it's also, for me, I think it's very excited to be joining such a wonderful team. And in fact, to me, it's also very difficult to imagine how far OASA would go and under the leadership of Dr. G. And definitely wish OASA all the best. So Perry, back to you. I have to grab my drink.
Okay, Richard. Okay, thank you very much, Richard. Let's give Richard a big hand, letting us put him on the spot. So thanks for that, Richard. So now what I'd like to do is for everyone to follow Richard's cue, and please bring your glass and let's go into gallery mode, everyone. So turn on your cameras, get your glasses ready, fill them up with your beverage of choice. And Greg, let me invite you to the stage as well. So could we spotlight Greg? We can do a toast here. All right, Greg. Anyone else join us?
Yep.
All right, everyone.
Shall we? All right. 1, 2, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, everyone. Bottoms up. Happy celebration. And as Greg said, 100 years. So we're going on to year 2 of much success. Yes? So given that, I'd like now to thank a very important group. Everyone's important, of course, but another important group to OASA, which are our partners and sponsors. So I'd like to call them to the stage via their video and share their greetings with us. So with that, could we have the video, please, for our partners and sponsors?
Happy anniversary, OASA. Our School of Hotel and Tourism Management at the Chinese University of Hong Kong is very grateful to be selected as a partner for some exciting projects, such as OASA Business Model Brainstorming Workshop, Space Tourism, and Young Marco Polo Program. Thanks to Dr. Craig Lee's leadership, and all of you have inspired us to think differently, particularly after this disruptive time. On behalf of our entire hotel school, we look forward to working with OASA for more rewarding and meaningful projects in the coming years. Once again, congratulations and happy anniversary.
OASA, happy birthday. While you are inspiring the young leaders for the Consumer Council, we love to see them to be smart consumers too. Keep up the wonderful works.
Happy birthday, OASA. Congratulations. Highly appreciate OASA founders' belief and vision to create such great platform for us, especially under such difficult market situation now. It's meaningful. That's the great opportunity to co-create and to solve problems with young generation together. That's the great approach to develop visionary and system leaders through accelerated experiential learning. Thank you for all learning facilitators. And amazing. Thank you.
OASA 幾位創辦人總係走喺時代嘅前沿，將太空經濟嘅概念介紹到香港，拓展我哋嘅視野，啟發我哋嘅思維。AAMA 亞傑珠三角協會好榮幸可以同 OASA 合作，共同推進創新創業生態圈喺香港以至整個大灣區嘅發展。喺 OASA 嘅週年紀念， AAMA 謹致最誠摯嘅祝賀。
And thank you to our sponsors and partners and their messages today. So I just got a chat here. The message I got was the following. Hey, Perry, if we're going to have a celebration, we've had the toast, but where's the cake? So you asked for a cake. Let us provide you a cake. We're going to give you a virtual cake. So could I have the video, please?
Okay, what happened to Perry?
All right, I'm back. I was busy eating my cake. Greg. So with that as such, now I think it's time to really invite one of our key supporters as well, Mr. Peter Yan from Cyberport, to kind of share with you his message in terms of our celebration today of our birthday and anniversary. So with that, Peter Yan, the stage is yours.
Hello, explorers of Orion Entrepreneur Space Academy. Congratulations from Cyberport in the spaceship behind me on completing the first year of space missions. Now, over the past year, OASA, with its constellation of experts, has made a mark on new space economy by inspiring entrepreneurs and young aspirants like yourselves to ignite your passion in space exploration. Cyberport has been excited to be part of the journey by joining forces with OASA on various activities on entrepreneurship and investment. With the new horizon in sight, we are all set to probe together into the infinite universe of new space economy. We look forward to exploring with you new frontiers where no one has gone before.
Great. Thank you very much for that, Peter. So bring Greg back up on a stage if I could, Greg. So what we'd like to do is ask everyone to join us in terms of, we have a few minutes left for our celebration today. Have any comments from our audience here to share at this time? We would love to welcome you on the stage and to join us in terms of your thoughts and greetings. So those of you, please raise your hands. We will spotlight you and bring you up. And the first one. Who else would like to join us up? Any questions, comments? Please, we've got the last couple of minutes here, and we really wanted to make it available to everyone. How about you, Miranda? Would you like any comments or suggestions or thoughts for today, Miranda?
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, we like OASA concept and mission. Yeah, I would like to jump to. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thanks very much, Miranda.
Hey Perry, we should get May up here. I saw May Mac. You know, we wouldn't be here without May. May, where are you? Okay, I found her. Okay. Yep, we can hear you, May. Go ahead.
Okay, it's so amazing to see OASA start from the in this 1 year. Actually, it achieved lots of programs, lots of achievements. So I'm happy to see the growth of OASA. I want to see work together with OASA and see in the future, and there will be more and more achievements.
Thank you, May. Now, Perry, I know we cannot have an OASA without Quinton, and Quinton have to have the last word. So, Professor Quinton Parker, where are you?
I'm here. I never normally have the last word because I usually try to give that to my students who are far cleverer than me. But anyway, Look, it's been a fantastic event, Perry, extremely well organized by you and your team under Greg's absolutely indefatigable leadership. I have to say, Greg, I am inspired by you. I follow you. I support you and Perry and everyone in OASA, and I try to contribute where I can, if I can, my small part. And it's been fantastic. I even forgot in my 2 minutes to talk about the BEST program. So if you want to learn about the BEST program, check out the website. There's a great video of us talking about it. And it's a wonderful thing. We're building CubeSat prototypes across 23 high schools in Hong Kong. These are mostly the feeder schools, the elite high schools in Hong Kong, that Hong Kong U gets a lot of its best students from. It's a wonderful program. The students love it. The feedback's been amazing. The STEM mentors from Hong Kong U and elsewhere, and the business mentors that Perry has mostly organized have been absolutely brilliant. So it's been fantastic. It's one of the 3 major missions of OASA. It's the one I'm most closely involved in, and I'm very happy to play this part. And fantastic, and happy birthday, OASA, again. It's been really, really great. Sorry about the beard. I hope it's not too scary.
Thank you very much, Quentin, for that. And it is OASA versus OASA. That's correct. Anyone else who would like to join us? We have about 2 minutes left, and then we'll wrap up our first year celebration. So please, the stage is yours. Anyone who'd like to come up? Question, comments, please join us.
Hey, Perry, we should definitely put Joseph on. Where is Joseph?
Where's Joseph? I saw Joseph earlier. Joseph Wong.
Hey, he's in Hong Kong. Fantastic. Go, Joseph, please say a few words.
Yeah, we'll bring you up on
Hello.
stage. All right, Joseph.
Oh, this is Joseph here. So I guess the first thing is that happy birthday, OASA, and very well done, Dr. G and Perry. I can see that we have achieved quite a lot with OASA in its first year. And there's still a long way to go, and there's a lot that we can do. So I'm really looking forward for the 2nd, 3rd, the 10th, the 100th anniversary of OASA. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Chan. All right, Perry, back to you. I'll keep quiet.
Yeah, okay. Well, thank you very much, Joseph. I mean, Joseph is another key individual. In early days, we're meeting together, chatting a little bit, brainstorming a little bit, and thinking about, hey, what could we do to make this happen for Hong Kong's youth and young professionals? We know the space economy is our future. How can we enable it? How can we build that bridge there? And certainly, Joseph, we want to thank you for challenging us a little bit. Thank you for stretching us and making us make it happen. So thank you for that as such. All right, coming on 1 minute left. If there's no other questions, I want to call upon Cynthia. And as Greg said, Cynthia, Sherry, and Kay, I mean, those are the women who've really made it happen. So thank you very much for your support as such. What we'll do now, I see it's right on 1 o'clock. Time management's very critical, as you know. So with that, can I call upon, please, Cynthia to bring on our beginning slide to the end. And so we'll kick off our 2nd year together. Anything from you, Greg?
We have taken our pictures. We've done that.
Oh, yes, that's right. The Facebook moment. The Facebook. So can everyone please go on gallery mode? Turn on your gallery. Turn on your cameras. Big smiles. Bright lights.
Cynthia, where are you? We need to see you. Someday we're going to put this on NFT.
That's right. That's right. We'll put it. So is everyone ready? And remember, we have several screens here because there's a big audience. So we're going to take a couple different photos. So Cynthia, can you bring yourself on screen?
Because I'm doing the streaming, so yeah, I will put it later.
All right. All right. So we're going to have a count of 3, 2, 1. Smile, everyone. Happy birthday. All right, we're going to do it again because we have so many. So 3, 2, 1, happy birthday. And for the next group, 3, 2, 1, happy birthday again. Thank you, everyone. Happy birthday, and thank you for your continuous support. And we look forward to another great year. Thank you. Dr.
Thank
G,
you.
over to you to close it out.
Okay, that's it. Nothing more for me. I wish I could thank everybody, given the time. A lot of individuals involved, Angus, people like that, Tom, Thomas, Gilbert, a lot of people that we wish we had more time. But we're gonna have next year and many more years to come. So we're gonna have some fun. All right, Perry, thank you. That's it. Thank you, Peter.
And
bye.
Your support.
Bye. Good job.
Thanks, everyone.